The Power Struggle by Amberly Rodriguez. Janie's power struggle is her grandmother. Her grandmother forced her into a marriage. Janie had no control over the man she was marrying. Janie's grandmother picked the Logan for her, and Janie had absolutely no say in her own life. Her grandmother tried to control Janie. She controlled who she married, and she had the ultimate power. Janie had no say in what was going on in her own life. Her marriage was arranged for her, and she had no other choice other than to marry Logan because that's what her grandmother told her to do. Her grandmother had complete control. My power struggle is my father. My father has complete control over who I can and cannot date. He constantly tells me I can only date someone of the same race. He limits me on the people I can date because he wants full control over my dating life. He has the ultimate say in who I date and who I don't date because he has the authority, is the way he sees it, but he shouldn't. Me and Janie, our power struggles are similar because we have our guardians trying to control our love life. Janie was forced to get married to a man she barely knew, and she didn't love him at all, and she was only 17. It's a little bit different because my dad, he controls the people I date, like the races I date, but it's still the same because we're still being controlled. And we're being limited on what we can do. Janie was limited to she could only marry someone that had high status, and my dad, he's a little bit he's not racist, but he's prejudiced. I'm not sure if that's the word, and he believes some races have a higher status than others. So he only wants me to date someone of a higher status. And he preferably wants me to date a Mexican person. I'm not saying that Mexicans have a high status, but we're just the same race. And that just that limits me on and who I want to date because he's saying only Mexicans. If I don't date a Mexican, he's not going to be happy or pleased with me. And that's not cool. He's trying to control me, but that's something that he shouldn't have control of. And it affects my outlook on life because if I see someone, I'm gonna be well, dang, I can't date them because they're not Mexican, and it's just terrible. And that relates to Janie because she saw Joe and she was dang, I wish I could have someone like him, but since he didn't have the high power status, her grandmother was no, you can't date someone like Joe, so that's how they're similar because my dad and Janie's grandmother, they both want someone of high power and high status, and if they don't have that, then they're not good, and we can't date them, or in Janie's case marry them. So yeah, that's how they're similar.